Hey everyone, this is Novely, and this video is gonna be sad. Not because I want it to be, but because that's what my thought is. So let's not wait any further and finally tell you what my thought is, and that thought is death. I know what you're thinking. Why are you thinking about death so young? And I agree. I still have a plentiful life to live, and this shouldn't be something I should think about almost every day, but I do. It's weird to say the least. I've had people tell me that there's way worse things to be worried about because life sure is getting pretty hectic out there. And yeah, I also agree with that. But I just can't not think about it. And I think it got reignited when I got into an accident. None of y'all knew this, but a couple months ago, I got into a car crash. It was nothing serious, and I'm perfectly okay if you guys were curious, but experiencing it just made me think, what if things were different? What if it was serious? What if I stopped existing? Again, the car accident was nothing major, and the car is still safe and sound and looks brand new. But again, these indescribable thoughts had filled my brain, and that's when I realized that I feared death. I know people pass on. That's something everyone experiences, and I'm greatly sorry for those who lost someone they love. I sure have. I understand people, animals, they come and go. It's just a part of life. I can process the idea of death, but I cannot process the idea of me dying. It's something that I not only dread, but I'm greatly afraid of because when it's all said and done, once you reach the end, what do you have left? I rarely say this, and this may be the only time I may say this publicly, but I am indeed a religious child. I'm growing up in a religious household, and that's just a part of who I am. I know that in my religious sense, at least there's an afterlife, and a great one at that. Being religious, it's something you feel that your life builds up to at that moment of eternal happiness, and I agree. I really hope to stand in front of those pearly gates one day, but I dread it. Because honestly, it gets me thinking a lot. What if I don't make it? What if I go somewhere worse? Or I go nowhere at all? I understand the process of dying, but I simply cannot grasp that I will eventually end. I think something we take for granted isn't life, but instead being something, or to put it simply, to have thoughts, free will, choices. Because I just can't process that one day I'll stop thinking. Because I think, even if we don't mean to, we do use the word nothing and give it a meaning. Because when we go, our thoughts, our existence turns to nothing. And I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to experience true nothingness. Heck, I can't even experience true nothingness as it's, well, nothing. I think I've gotten to this point in life where I see life as meaningless because I think about it long term. And in the long term, people, experiences, memories, everything just kind of doesn't matter if you're not going to be here to remember it all. Sure, you have people to remember you after you're gone, but who cares what they think if you're not, alive to see it? I think this mindset is really just unhealthy to have, but it kind of makes me successful because I know that one day I'll just go and not stress about anything. At the same time, though, it's hard to come to terms with it. That's kind of why I stopped making little goals for myself. Because when I achieved it, I felt a sense of pride, but there's always the next goal and it just never ends. I hate being in a routine because I get bored about life when I see that I pretty much do the same thing over and over. But I hate not having a routine because I end up being unproductive and it sucks when, you're not doing work you could have. Also, I love my friends online and in person, but to my online friends, when I log on, I don't get messages. And friends I'm really fond of and enjoy their companies, I get messages from them once a week if I'm lucky. Sometimes I don't chat with them for months. This isn't a rat of me having bad feelings or anything, but yeah, that's the thing that happens. Maybe I should go and try to find new friends, but I'm kinda in this bubble. Cause I make a lot of online friends, but sometimes I forget people exist and I feel terrible. Which is why my close friends are a small group online. And which is why it sucks opening your phone and no notifications from any of them. But people get busy and that's okay. I don't hold grudges with them or tell them off. I have a life and so do they, and I respect it. The point I'm trying to get at is I fear death, or rather the unknown of it. I'm unhappy with my current state of life and I wish that I could do more, be more, and interact with people and my friends as often as I can. But I can't. It's something I came to terms with as people have lives they can't pay attention to. And that's okay. I seek validation and I work hard to get it, either online or offline. Before I go off on a tangent, this is just a thought I hate when my brain brings it up every couple of days, and I want you guys to hear about it and make your own judgment. For the record though, I'm not depressed. I'm still very much a happy being, and again, I still have a plentiful life to live. But again, for some reason, this is a thought I can't shake off, among other things. The comment section is once again always open up for you guys to chat amongst strangers. Be respectful about it. Anyways, this is Novely, as always, logging off.